This is a Marco Loco film.
Shouts to Bostonian 617. Yo, there's a few blogs that hold me down, but you're definitely one of them, and you're definitely in like the top, I want to say 2 of the blogs.
Yo, what up? You know what it is. Your man Marco Loco, Bostonian 617, Mike Stylz, About Time record release. What's good, Mike G?
Yo, Marco, I'm glad you made it out. I'm glad we got the interview done. I'm glad it's about time that I dropped the album. And I've had some Hennessy Black and Coke tonight, so let me preface that for the interview. Hennessy's a hell of a drug, and I apologize in advance. Marco, what you got?
It's all good, dog. Yo, so it's About Time. That's the name of the record, dog. Can I ask you why it took so long? From what I've heard, it took a long time, 13 years.
15.
You know what I'm saying? So what was the hold up, dog? You know what I'm saying? What took you so long to put the record out?
I started rhyming in '96. I was on my first feature in 2000 with the Schizophrenics on Come On, doing with Rex. We were jamming. It like opened a lot of doors for me. I've been suffering from basically chronic depression since 1998. It just rears its ugly head every once in a while, man. And it just takes me down, and sometimes it's for a week, sometimes it's for a month, sometimes it's for years at a time. I've sabotaged my own rap career many times in the past few years, but at the end of the day, the secret's what gets me through. Positive thoughts, positive actions. I surround myself with positive people and keep a positive outlook as best I can. And it may take me 33 years of my life to drop my first album. I was on all types of singles, all types of mixtapes, all types of features. Never, ever dropped an LP. 15 years deep, it's about time.
Alright, no doubt, dog. Now that the record's out, you know what I'm saying? The people that don't know you, what to expect of the record, what's your sound, Mike? You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, the whole album is boom bap.
We on it like that, we on it like that, we on it like that, come on. We on it like that, we on it like that, we on it like that, come on. We on it like that, we on it like that, we on it like that, come on.
It's like the album should have dropped 15 years ago, so it's a lot of, mid-90s, classic boom bap. For those that don't know what the boom bap is, I can't even believe I'm explaining to you. It's where you are basically producing records where the drums are the main focus of the song, the sample and everything else plays the background. It's hard knocking shit. KRS-One did an album called Turn to Boom Bap. So I got the Boom Bap Addicts on the album, of course, from Boston. My man Stylz Speaks is on the album. Mateo Gets the joints on the album. I don't want to forget anybody, and I'm drawing a blank because Hennessy's a hell of a drug. Who else produced on the album? Grubby Paul is 2 joints on the album. Mateo Gets 2 joints on the album.
I know Master Peel Beats has a joint on
Master Peel is part of Boom Bap Addicts. He did the intro. Shout out to my man Mikey G. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's like right now everybody's lasers and auto-tune, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like the New Boys and all this fucking T-Pain shit. That's fine, but at the end of the day, like, the essence of this hip-hop culture that has now gone all these different directions is raw lyricism, having fun, partying, not talking about money and cars and jewels as it pertains to your skills, but your skills are your skills. So the words you have that you manifest are who you are. So this music, both the beats and the rhymes, it's all esoteric. Shout out to my man Esoteric, but the real definition of the word is from the soul, it's from the heart, it's organic. Yeah, we sample, but at the end of the day, man, this music is as close to the real thing as you can get, especially for somebody who comes from Andover like myself. Nobody rapping in Andover back in '96 but me, man, and that's real. So I was ahead of the curve, if you want to put it that way. A lot of dudes these days rapping the birds, and all props to them, but you gotta know where it came from, you gotta know where it started, you gotta do the knowledge. Go back, get those albums like the Gangstar albums, the Cool G Rap albums, the KRS albums, do the knowledge.
Alright, no doubt, dog. So, Mike, what have you learned from this album taking so long to create, dog? What have you taken from that whole experience?
Yo, life is a crazy trip, man. You may take 100 wrong turns and fall way off course, but at the end of the day, if you don't give up, you're gonna get to your destination. It may take a little longer than it should have, but yo, you can't give up. I could have given up so many times in my life. As I told you, depression really sapped me of so much of my life. I spent whole summers in my room just like watching TV. And it's just crazy to think about like what that even is now, because I'm out every day grinding. But like that's just my life. And so what have I learned? I've learned that if you never give up and you keep a positive outlook, anything's possible, basically.
Alright, no doubt, dog. So I saw, you know what I'm saying, Term's featured on the album.
Hell yeah.
You have a relationship with Term as an artist and shit. How did that start out? How you know what I'm saying, how you know him?
I met Term back at a house party in Lawtown in 1998. The kid was 16. He was wearing a bamboo hat, looking like he was picking, rice patty shit. You know what I'm saying? Kid freestyled in cypher better than I was spitting writtens. I knew immediately he knew what time it was. We got up on Centerfield Records and through my man Legendary Axe and Novel Rock, the Mass Holes were on Centerfield Records. We signed Street, which was Ed and Term. Easy Money now in Term. Basically, the first record they ever put out was Heat featuring Rex, produced by Eddie Bones. Shout out to Eddie Bones and the Schizophrenics. If this is airing before November 18th, make sure you come to Smokehouse November 18th and support Eddie Bones, raising money for him that night. But basically, me and Term go way back. It's 978 shit, it's Lawtown shit, it's Andover shit, and Term has always showed love to me. Never did he, at any point, turn his back on me like other people did, and I respect that because he had every right to, because I just fell off. But I came back and he was like, nothing ever happened. He's like, let's do it, let's get it. And that's why I love it.
How can people get the album?
Yep.
What's your touring like? You know what I'm saying? How you out there, you know what I'm saying, getting to know?
Absolutely. So the album's available worldwide on every digital medium, from Amazon to iTunes to Spotify to Rhapsody, all that shit. It's available exclusively in hard copy online at undergroundhiphop.com. Shout out to my man Quest, Van Stylz.
The Beat Studios shut
man.
down. I know during the summer, that's actually the first time I met you, dog. Last track that was ever done there was there with you, Alias.
Ray's Booth.
Ray's Booth, dog. You know what I'm saying? What was that
Ray's
like?
Booth.
I know you recorded with, you know what I'm saying, with Ray a whole bunch of times, dog.
Yo.
You know what I mean? What was that like, the whole end of that?
Ray was basically one of the first times I was in the studio in my life.
I get dirtier than mud, say peace to butter beats, all my peeps get a hug. This is how I do, man, this is how I does.
Down there, Schizophrenics brought me in and we did the song Come On Dude. Eddie Bones produced it. Rex got on it. It came out. That was my first record that ever played on 94.5 out here. Ray has done some legendary things for the Boston hip-hop culture. Prior to that, he was with the Atlantics, a band that like ruled Boston along with the Cars for many years. People really sleep on Ray Fernandez. He's a really stand-up dude. He moved out to Ohio. He had to do his thing. Boston Butter Beats was the end of an era, for real. And I record for the most part at Wonka Sound Alone. Bob Nash, shouts to him. But I recorded Ray for many years. Ray's a real dude. And really, that's a studio that I mean, you talk about acrobatic, Mr. Lift, Virtuoso, Schizophrenics, Rex, Alias. All these dudes recorded there. So the fact that, like, when he left, we came out, like, Fax One was there, you were there,
Mass Appeal
Alias was there, Mass Appeal came through, you know what I'm saying? I told Mass Appeal, yo, hear the intro to my album, and he produced it, and I was like, oh my God, you're fucking Mass Appeal, my bad, I'm drunk. Anyway, shouts to Ray. Ray's Booth is the joint. Marco was in the studio. It's your first chance to really get to know me.
That's the first time I met all y'all.
Who knows what you heard ahead of time, but yo, you said to me afterwards, and I quote, you know what I'm saying, yo, you doing your thing, you spit, whatever, you know.
No doubt, Mike. So now, big question for you,
Yep.
Mike Stylz. Big question for you, dog.
Big
Yo,
answer.
What's the ultimate goal for Mike Stylz, his whole rap career, the legacy he wants to leave in the rap game? What's the goal, G?
The songs we make are our legacy. The music we make, the things that we do. All I want to do is have a good time. All I want to do is make good music and have fun with good people. I'm not trying to blow up. I'm 33 years old. Clinton Sparks tried to get me signed to Jive Records, tried to get me signed to Shady Records. Shouts to Clinton Sparks. I got nothing but love for him, even though I haven't talked to him in 5 years. At the end of the day, blowing up is not my thing. You know, I'm not built for it. What I'm meant to do is do venues like this, church, do this fucking shit from the heart that I love, for the real few that understand it, appreciate it, comprehend it. There's a lot of people out there that fucking follow hip hop on the weekend but don't live it 24/7. And my music isn't for you. If you like it, that's cool. More power to you. I'll fucking sign your autograph. I'll fucking talk to you, whatever. At the end of the day, this music is for the people that really appreciate it, people that really live it, the people that really love it. It's not about rhymes from the head, it's about rhymes from the heart. And that may sound corny as fuck, I don't care. At the end of the day, as long as I'm having a good time, I'm happy.
All right, no doubt, dog. That's Mike Stylz. It's About Time record release. Last words, last shout-outs, Mike. What's the deal, dog?
Shouts to Bostonian617, a friend of raps.com, Mingtate.net, Noise Clothing, Infamous Rain, Termanology, Hectic, ST's a Squad, Show Off, Dan Green, Static Selector. I can go on and on and on. Spitz Beats, JU, Classic Reaction dropping December 2nd. How many plugs is that in 15 seconds?